Welcome back. Raja Casablanca on the verge of making history. Well, they got into this competition by virtue of being the host club. They've won 3 matches, have a date with European champions Bayern Munich on Saturday. And of course, they are very close. They've equaled the record of TP Mazembe and have booked their place in the final. Well, we've made that switch. Dunari Okonta has left. And of course, we are now being joined by Samson Adamu. And let me welcome you, Samson, before I ask you some of the questions that I want to ask you on the show tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here.
All right. Let's quickly update you around things happening in the FIFA Club World Cup. As you already know, Bayern Munich will take on Raja Casablanca. That will be the final. And of course, Asian champions Guangzhou will take on Atletico Mineiro of Brazil. That's the final and the third place. Both matches will be played on Saturday. Okay. Let's quickly take a look at the Capital One Cup. The semi-final fixtures. Both Manchester sides were kept apart, and we're likely going to have a Manchester derby in the Capital One.
West Ham and Sunderland will have a lot to say about it.
Okay, yeah. So, but what you have on your screen, Manchester City will take on West Ham, and of course, Sunderland, the conquerors of Chelsea, will take on Manchester United. So, these are the fixtures for the semi-final of the Capital One Cup in England. So, Samson, let me quickly get to you. As every innovator, there are challenges. All the good things we see about the Copa Lagos. I mean, before we get to see those things, you must have gone through some things.
Let's congratulate him first for a successful 2013.
Okay. Well, I'm taking it for granted that we've seen the successes, and of course, let's talk about it. But let's congratulate. I think it's fitting for us to congratulate you first for what was a very good tournament. A whole lot of pluses for that. But then we'll go back to the challenges.
Yes. Well, it's been very challenging, as you know, to be able to put together an event like that around here. It comes with its challenges, but at the end of the day, like you said, it came out very well, was very successful. So those challenges, you actually forget about them. There's what prepares you for the next edition. So in terms of the challenges, the regular challenges you meet in everything that you're doing. But we've learned, this is the third edition.
Frustrated?
No, definitely not to get frustrated. I can't get frustrated, but the experience that we've built from 2011 has made it even stronger. So we had a really successful outing in 2013, and it was thanks to those challenges.
Okay. What are the changes we're likely going to see? We've seen 3 editions, 4 teams. I mean, good competition. So, what are the changes? Of course, I know it's going to be an annual thing. So, what are the changes we're likely going to see in the next edition?
Well, the changes will be we're already thinking about increasing the number of teams.
Okay.
And
that increase the number of cheerleaders as well.
But we have 2 groups of cheerleaders. Yeah, but increasing the number of teams and hopefully maybe playing the games a little later than it is, because
give it more color.
Give it more color and probably play with floodlights. But it's a bit too early. We just finished not even a week.
Okay.
But we're still reviewing and seeing it. But we have a lot of people that are suggesting. So we're listening to basically the suggestions that we have to take in considering how to prepare for next edition.
Okay, if you were going to make some changes, what are the likely things, like the number of teams?
The most obvious one is definitely the number of teams, but it also has its challenges, it has its advantages as well, but it's the most obvious one, the number of teams that are coming, and so far, definitely, the teams that have been here, they definitely want to come back again. All the teams that visited, and just so it's a good indication that we wouldn't have challenges in terms of the teams that we're going to invite. For it's one of the ones that we're definitely looking at increasing for next year.
Let me ask you my own questions, Samson. We must commend you because you've brought Brazil. These are powerhouses. When you talk about Portugal, you beat Portugal,
Argentina.
You brought Argentina. Yeah. This year we had Lebanon, but Lebanon is really growing. Really growing in the game.
They're growing very fast. You saw the game against Nigeria.
The game against Nigeria, even the game against Senegal.
Exactly.
Before they lost their last game against Germany. So some countries with rich soccer culture are beginning to turn up regularly. But how instructive And what kind of advantages have you drawn from the fact that Nigeria has won every edition?
Well, it just shows definitely that home advantage is a very big thing in football.
Even in beach soccer?
Even in beach soccer. Beach soccer is a part of football too. Home advantage is very big. And the team and everyone has seen the team played very well. They deserve to win it. And so they're looking forward to having a stronger challenge for the next edition. But like you said, I mean, beach soccer is growing, and the kind of teams that perform very well in beach soccer, they're not the traditional ones. You saw how good Tahiti performed at the World Cup, and even there was a competition, the intercontinental competition in Dubai, Iran basically came and they beat Russia, so it was a very big one.
So what's I mean, we've complained about lack of structure, so to say, but we know things are changing. Some of our players here, we're told about 4 of them are regular beach soccer players. Are you happy that your efforts at laying that foundation for beach soccer in Nigeria is beginning to yield some kind of result? Lagos State is also planning a beach soccer league. The NFF also had a beach soccer tournament in Abuja. Are you happy that your efforts look like they are yielding results, even if they are coming in trickles?
Definitely. I wouldn't say they're coming in trickles because, I mean, the projection we had was for it to come even later than this, because, you know, sometimes the challenges and to set up these things, they're not very easy. But in 3 years or even less than 3 years, we're already having a plan to start up with